Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with the next review of the Terror in the Isles challenge. This time, Jason and I watched The Brood. "30 seconds after you're born, you have a past, and 60 seconds after that, you begin to lie to yourself about it." The Brood is a 1979 horror film, written and directed by David Cronenberg, and it's featured in Terror in the Isles. The scenes shown are definitely memorable for many. As a matter of fact, this entire film, if you've seen it, is hard to forget. If I'm being honest, The Brood might actually be my favorite David Cronenberg film. It's another one I forget how much I like until I revisit it. This here is the MGM DVD release, which contains the uncut version of the movie, and I've always loved this cover. Oliver Reed plays Dr. Hal Raglan, a psychiatrist who utilizes unconventional therapy methods. He uses something called psychoplasmics. With this, he encourages patients with mental disturbances to let go of their suppressed emotions through physiological changes to their bodies. Samantha Eggar plays Nola, one of Dr. Raglan's patients. Art Hindle, who we recently saw in Invasion of the Body Snatchers, plays her husband Frank. The two of them have a young daughter named Candace. Dr. Raglan is very secretive of his methods and very protective of his patients, especially Nola. She is allowed, however, to see Candace on weekends. I should clarify that Dr. Raglan's patients all live together in sort of a community, in a house, in the woods. Even Frank isn't allowed much contact with Nola at all. But when he notices bruises on Candace's back, he has no other option than to blame Nola. Her abusive past is one of the reasons she is receiving therapy. When Frank confronts Dr. Raglan, the psychiatrist is less than enthusiastic. In fact, he comes across as almost suspicious in nature. This leads Frank down a dangerous path of questioning the doctor's methods. Soon after, those close to Frank and his family are brutally murdered. The culprits appear to be disturbed children. As he tries to protect his daughter, Frank must also protect himself from the Brood. This was a favorite of mine as a kid. That probably had a lot to do with the villains of the film. The Brood, or the disturbed children, are genuinely creepy. They brutally beat their victims to death. One is killed with a meat tenderizer. Another is beaten and killed with a glass paperweight. And another is killed in front of other children who watch on horrified. Oliver Reed is genuinely creepy himself in this role. He's a scary dude in this. He himself comes across as disturbed. There's something so unsettling about his character. Art Hindle plays a good protagonist as Frank. Samantha Eggar gives a great performance as the emotionally disturbed Nola. The kills are bloody and horrific. They've always stuck with me, and I'm sure they'll stick with you too when you watch this. I really love the snowy Canada setting. The score from Howard Shore, who composed on other Cronenberg films, is effective. And the ending of The Brood is chilling as well. And how can I forget to mention the disgusting practical effects? This is a Cronenberg film, so expect body horror. Like I said, The Brood might just be my favorite Cronenberg film. David, I mean. Because my relatable recommendation is from Brandon Cronenberg, David's son, or David's Brood. Possessor. Possessor is a 2020 horror film, and one of my favorite horror films released that year. This movie is amazing. It blew me away. While The Brood focuses on psychotherapy gone too far, Possessor focuses on science gone too far. I won't even give you a synopsis for Possessor. it's better to go into this one knowing as little as possible. It's definitely an experience, and another one of those movies for those who want to see original horror films. There aren't too many quite like Possessor. But have you seen The Brood? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. And please be sure to check out Jason's review. We're not lying to ourselves or to you. We'll be back soon with the next review of the Terror in the Aisles Challenge. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.